Hi, Algebra 2. Yay! I'm so happy that this is working. I hope you all are having a lovely Wednesday. I'm so sad I cannot be there. I'm not coming to you live. I'm coming to you the day before from the Restorative Justice Workshop, actually just from our classroom. So, yesterday, we started talking about how can we solve systems of linear equations using graphing. And on your homework, you saw that you were estimating some of the values because you had fractions and you weren't lining up nicely with these numbers on your coordinate grids. So we're going to learn a precise method of how to find the exact x and y coordinates of that two equations share, that where two lines intersect. So just to remind us of what we're looking for up here, I'm writing, what do we want? We want some x comma y that satisfies both equations. When do we want it? We want it whenever we can get it using substitution. Okay. Let's start with these substitution steps. We're going to be working with this first problem here, number 1, as we write down these steps to use substitution. So, step 1, so for notes, I'm going to write how to substitute. Substitution. The substitution method. Step 1 is to solve one of your two equations for x or for y. You should solve for whichever variable is going to be easier and save you a lot of time. So in this first equation here, in problem number 1, we have already solved for y in that first front equation. So we are already set. Yay! Awesome, that is great news. Step number 2 is to substitute. Substitute the equation from step 1, the equation from step 1 into your other equation. Let's do that here. Substitute the equation from step 1 into the other equation. So in problem number 1, we have y is equal to 2x plus 4. That's our first equation, we already solved for it, and 3x plus 2y is equal to 1. So let's take, where's my highlighter tool? Is this going to move or am I going to stop this video? Oh, yay! I wonder if you can see that moving or not. We'll find out on Friday. So we know that y is equal to 2x plus 4. Let's substitute that in for the y in the second equation. So in that second equation, when we substitute it in, we have 3x plus 2 times the quantity of 2x plus 4 is equal to 1. And when you substitute in that quantity of 2x plus 4, make sure you've got parentheses there, because that entire thing should be multiplied by 2, where that y was. I did that fine. Okay. Next, now we just have an equation with one variable in it. So our third step is going to be to solve for that one variable, that one other variable that is left. I'll do it for you here. Let's see, to solve this, I would distribute the 2, and we would have 3x plus 6x, 4x, plus 4x, 2 times 4 is 8, plus 8 is equal to 1. Now we can just combine some like terms. 7x is equal to, I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides, is equal to negative 7, which makes x equal to negative 1 when we divide by 7, both sides by 7. There we go, we're done, right? No! We want the coordinates x comma y, and we just have the x. All right. So now, if we want to get that y, Step 4, plug back in to find the other variable. Note here, you have to plug into one of the original two equations that had both x and y's in it. So you can choose either one. You know what? I'm just going to choose this first one because it already says y is equal to 2x plus 4. Y is equal to, we can already just plug in that x here. We already have y alone. It's going to make our lives so much easier. Okay, plug back in to find the other variable. So 2 times -1 plus 4, which makes -2 plus 4. So y must equal to 2. Bam! Are we done? No! What do we want? X comma y. So our final answer will be -1 comma 2. The full coordinate point that gives us, so that satisfies both equations. That final step here is write your answer as an ordered pair x comma y, and those will be numbers in there for x and y, just like we have in problem 1. Oh, a last step. If you want, check your answer. If you had a lot of math and you're feeling kind of iffy about that math that you did to get -1 comma 2, plug that back into either or both of your original equations, and you're going to find out. If you get a true sentence, you are all set, you've got the right answer. If you get a false sentence, you should check your work. You might have made a silly mistake somewhere down the line. Okay. Ooh, let's look number 2. 2x plus 5y is equal to -5. X is equal to 3 minus 3y. I'm going to do a little think out loud of what's happening in my head here. Currently, in number 2, we already have that second equation. The x has already been solved for. X is equal to 3 minus 3y. So although in the first equation we found the y originally and plugged the y into the second equation, since we're already given that x, let's just plug that x in to that first equation. So much easier. So, we've already solved one of our equations for x or y. Bam. Substitute the equation from step 1 into the other equation. Let's do that right now. 2 times 3 minus 3y plus 5y equals -5. All right, at this point, get some practice in solving for that y alone and finding your coordinate pair. Please pause this video and unpause it once people seem like they're ready in probably 1 or 2 minutes, and we will check those answers. And pause. Okay, if you unpause, take a look at what I wrote up here. I didn't write all of my steps because I am running out of time to make this video, but our answer should be -30, comma 11. Neat, neat. All right, at this point, pause the video and try out number 3 completely on your own. I will write the solution. Once you unpause it, you can check your work. So, pause. Oops, pause. Okay, want to know the answer? I need someone to go up to the Algebra 2 CP board and remove it from the whiteboard. Yeah, you see this like little standalone whiteboard next to the pre-calc one? Just take it off. Maybe someone who's close to it. If it's first hour, maybe Cam or Daniela or Katie, or 6th hour, Liam is right there, or Johnny. Yeah, remove it. You should get an answer of 6 comma -1 for problem 3. All right, let's move on to problem number 4 and 5. Let's approach some story problems. All right, Eric is preparing to run a marathon. One day, he ran and walked a total of 16 miles. Wow. If he ran 1 mile more than twice as far as he walked, how many miles did he run? Okay, that's a lot of words. Eric is preparing to run a marathon. Got that. One day, he ran and walked a total of 16 miles. Okay, so Eric is running and he's walking. If he ran 1 mile more than twice as far as he walked, okay, so he's doing a different amount of both. How many miles did he run? Beautiful. So, let's see. Let's let X be the number of miles Eric walks, and Y be the number of miles he runs. Okay. One day he ran and walked a total of 16 miles. So when we add those two together, X plus Y equals 16. Gorgeous. If he ran 1 mile more than twice as far as he walked, okay. So he ran X 1 mile more than twice as far as he walked. Oops, just kidding. Y is how much he ran. 1 mile more, so 1 plus, then twice as much as he walked, then 2 times the amount that he walked. There we go. How many miles did he run? Okay, so our second equation should be y is equal to 1 plus 2x, or 2x plus 1. And now we've got 2 equations, 2 unknowns. We can solve them using substitution. And let's do that right now. We've already got one variable solved. Y is equal to blah, 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 blah. So x plus this stuff, 1 plus 2x, equals 16. Let's combine our like terms, x and 2x. 3x is equal to 15. I'm going to say x is equal to 5 when we divide out. And that is how many miles that, let's see, x is how much he walked. Eric walked 5 miles. But the question is asking, how many miles did he run? Okay. So we know he walked 5 miles. Let's plug this back in to that second equation to find out how much he ran. What y is worth. Y is equal to 1 plus 5 times 2, which is 1 plus 10, which is 11 miles. Good A. If you wanted to check this, we could plug both of these back into that first equation, x plus y is 16, and yeah, 5 plus 11 is 16. Awesome, we did this right. Our last problem of today, dang, this is flying by. I hope you guys pause for a while. It's only been 13 minutes. Problem number 5. Grosse Pointe North sold tickets to the school play. Adult tickets cost $5 and student tickets cost $2. Not sure that this is true. I didn't make this one. The school sold a total of 500 tickets and took in a total of $1,450. How many of each ticket did they sell? All right, take 5 minutes. Because I am not here, I need each of you to rely on your team. I need each of you to come up with the same exact answer within your teams. Make sure that every single person is on the same page. If you're looking at this stuff and you're like, oh my God, who's gonna speak first? The person who is ever closest to the calendar on this side of the room can initiate the conversation and get you guys going. So take 5 minutes, pause this video, and go, go, go. All right, coming back to you after a little pause break. I'm gonna run through this answer, then y'all will be set to start your homework and ask each other questions. So, I'm just gonna switch up the variable, no, I'm gonna keep the variable names here. X is equal to, Y is equal to, so we've got adult tickets and student tickets. Let's make adult tickets the X. I should really say the number of adult tickets sold. Numero of adult tickets sold, and the Y is going to be the same stuff, but for students. Gorgeous. All right, the school sold a total of 500 tickets, so X plus Y must equal 500, and took in a total of $1,450. How many of each ticket did they sell? Okay, so if the adult tickets cost $5 per ticket, so 5x plus student tickets cost $2 per ticket, 2y equals 14,500. The next is a lot of math. We can solve for either one of these variables in this first equation. I'm just going to solve for x because it's already in front. X is equal to 500 minus y, but it doesn't matter which one you choose, you should get the same answer in the end. So when I plug this in, 5 times 500 minus y plus 2y equals 14,500. I distribute 500 minus 5y plus 2y, that's just going to give me minus 3y, equals 14,500. Mental math. Our y should turn out to be 350 tickets, which would make our x, when we plug this, oh, whoa, okay, back in for y here, our x should be 500 minus that, which is 150 adult ticks. And looking back at our prompt, it says how many of each ticket did they sell? Okay, we got the x, 150 adult ticks. Y is 350 student ticks. We are all set. Please email me if you have questions. Your homework is listed here at the bottom. Feel free to take out your phones only to take a picture of this book and then start working on it. You should not be doing anything else on your phones. I don't think you will need any graph paper, and I will see you all on Friday. Hopefully we have another video just like this for tomorrow. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Algebra 2. I miss you guys, and yeah, see you soon.